Hi there, De-Crypt back again with another quick update on the Dignity token this time. As you can see in front of me, I have the news or the email that was received by everybody who has subscribed to the Arbitrade news and it was sent out last night. I just want to run through this quickly. I'm going to read through it and then we're going to just talk briefly about what it is and what this means for us. They say we wanted to thank the community for their support, for seeing us through our growing pains. So we plan on hosting an airdrop of an exclusive new bonus token on the official word and release of the long-awaited news for these projects. The token name is yet to be revealed, and for the purposes of this update, we will simply refer to them as bonus tokens. This idea was generated by the community on Telegram that shares their thoughts with our social media managers, whom, by the way, are not a part of the company, but supporters themselves, and we allow to operate our official community as social managers. The bonus token will have the same structure as the others that are backed by mining, with a commencing number of 350 rigs. They will be online and operational by the announcement date if all goes as planned. The bonus token will be listed on a few exchanges and will be the first truly decentralized token in the crypto space, as we are only issuing the exact number of tokens being held by Dignity holders outside of the company and its partners. What this means is that anyone holding Dignity will be airdropped the new tokens for free as a bonus. This token will not be managed or controlled by anyone within our company after the issuance. To accept the airdrop, you will have to move your Dignity tokens to a non-exchange wallet, which means we will make 100% sure that the situation with CCEX, that is resolved for those token holders prior to doing this. A third party such as CoinMiner will be retained to manage the token's mining efforts, and they will be paid from 25% of the daily mine proceeds. The mining rigs will also be hosted by a third-party data center in order to keep these rigs and this token truly decentralized. We are down to 5 potential third-party candidates that can assist in the effort for mining management and hosting. Negotiations are ongoing and a decision will be announced by a week's end. 50% of the daily mining efforts will go into the support of the tokens on the exchanges daily. A board of directors will be selected from the token holders to be temporarily appointed by our management staff to manage the future and growth of the token, so that no one organized entity controls these. This will make these tokens the very first self-monitored and truly decentralized tokens in the world. This will be a temporary action, as the future of the token will be based on votes by the community of token holders. Each person will have 1 vote for every token held. We will write smart contract bylaws protecting all token holders so that majority vote owners can't vote in a negative action against the rest of the community or token holders. There will be advantages to holding more of the bonus token towards voting rights, but that will be revealed in the upcoming days. This is somewhat similar to the Echo model with additional twists. The mining will support the token and the growth will be based off of 25% of the daily mining efforts going in to buy more machines. This will create an exponential growth token with no end in sight. The mining will essentially create the liquidity for the token and will be managed by the elected board. Arbitrade management considers it a thank you gift from us to you for helping us through the growing pains. The announcement of this new bonus token and the airdrop will be soon, and you will have limited time to take action. Anyone that has not moved their Dignity tokens to a private wallet and chooses to keep them on an exchange during the period of the airdrop will miss out on the opportunity to acquire the bonus tokens. The reason for this is that if Dignity is still on an exchange at the time of the airdrop, the exchange will actually receive the bonus tokens themselves and likely keep them, or the bonus tokens will be otherwise permanently lost. The company will not be held responsible for the loss of the tokens resulting in the failure to follow these instructions, as there is a finite amount of tokens for the airdrop. We expect these tokens to take a great leap of value year over year and will truly be a first of their kind. Okay, so let's just run over this quickly. What they are saying is, for those of us that have bought in early, the early adopters as they call us, and holders of Dignity tokens, to say thank you for buying into this token with very little knowledge of it really, more faith than anything else. They are saying thank you and are going to give us on a one-to-one basis with the amount of Dignity that we own a new token as well. Now these are not Dignity tokens. They're not going to give you one Dignity token more for every Dignity token that you have. These are going to be a completely new token as described in the mail, and well, we're just going to be given them for free, absolutely free. This is fantastic news. They're going to start, the tokens will be backed by mining, just as all the others are, and they're going to start by chucking in 350 mining rigs, earning us money, and making our tokens more and more valuable. One great thing is that the number of tokens are going to be absolutely 100% fixed by the amount of tokens held by people outside of the Cryptonontix or Arbitrade company. So it won't be any insiders. They're only giving it to us on the outside that are holding these tokens. And for you to be able to do that, you're going to have to take your tokens off of an exchange, and I've just read through why. As I think in a previous video I explained that your tokens, when they are in an exchange, are not in your own physical wallet. They are in a pool, in the exchange's pool, and if you go to Etherscan, if you know what the pool address is and you go and look there, you will find everybody's Dignity tokens, including mine, yours, if they are on the exchange, all in that same pool. So when the airdrop comes, guess who gets all the new bonus token? That's right, the exchange will get them, and I suppose it's up to them to give them to you or not. I'm not going to take a chance. I've already had my coins all in an offline wallet for quite some time, so I have no problems there. I've already checked on Etherscan, my wallet address is there, my coins are there, everything is ready, and I'm ready for the airdrop. Are you? Get ready. This is actually fantastic news. It's going to have such an effect, or it has already had such an effect on the token price. As you know, over the last couple of days we've had quite a drop in price, and this is the effect that it has actually had on the price of the tokens. Sorry, but I was recording a small portion of my screen for that email, and I've just switched to a new tab on my browser. But I'm sure you can see the chart graph on this little recorded piece right now. This morning when the email was sent out, we were sitting at around 12.5 cents per token. And as you can see, over the last, this is a 1 hour chart, over the last maybe 7, 8 hours, 9 hours, whatever that is, I'm not going to count them, we have already touched to just under 20 cents per token. That is bordering on a 35-40% increase over the last not even 12 hours. This is brilliant. What this is going to do, I'm actually surprised that the price is moving. I'm just going to pause this quickly. Sorry about that. It was a call I just had to take. Where were we? Okay, as you can see, we have already touched at just under 20 cents a token, and a short while ago, a few minutes ago, while I was preparing my screen capture software, I saw that we touched almost at the same level again. But as I said, I'm actually quite surprised that people are trading, buying and selling, or rather selling. If you wanted to sell your tokens now, you can't trade them. I wouldn't take a chance and trade them, sell them for Bitcoin or whatever else, because you might just be caught out of the market, and any tokens that have been sold that you don't have, you can't get the airdrop for. So I think you're going to be, I was under the impression that before this email came that we were going to see some volatility in the price, especially now that the announcements for today, the 25th, are not really going to take place as they said they would. I thought that that would cause a bit of a downturn in the price, or a little bit of volatility anyway. But this is genius. This is going to cause so much stability now. People don't want to trade. They don't want to get caught out of a trade. They're going to hold their tokens. That's why I'm actually surprised that the price is rising, because that means people are selling and people are buying. So, I wouldn't take a chance selling any tokens right now, and I wouldn't take it. Well, if you can buy them, yes, but it's the people that are selling them that is surprising me. I don't know why they're doing that. I suppose they can trade a little bit up and down, but there's not going to be much volatility, because buyers are going to get scarce, or rather sellers are going to get scarce, and sure, the buyers are going to be there. Anybody who wants to sell tokens now is going to get them sold. The buyers are going to snap them up. But I think you'd be a fool to sell your tokens right now. Anyway, this is fantastic news. This is great. We're getting a free gift, and like I said, there's going to be a fixed amount. The value of the tokens are just going to keep rising. They're never going to stop rising, because they are backed by whatever they're going to be backed with. There's mining taking place in the background, but they're obviously going to back it with something physical that they're going to buy with the money earned, or the funds earned from the mining. So these tokens are just going to exponentially increase in value for however length of time. We don't know all the details yet, but it's just going to increase in value. I think this is fantastic news, and it can actually potentially make multi-millionaires out of a lot of people, a lot of Dignity owners right now. It's going to be incredible, actually. Initially, after the airdrop, I think there's going to be a sudden spike rise in the price of those tokens, the bonus tokens as they call them now. But then people are going to sell off, because you get something for nothing, sell it and get the money for it. So I think there's going to be a sell-off, and a lot of people are going to make some decent money, but a lot of people are going to buy up those tokens and hodl them for a while, hang on to them. And I think they're going to do very well from them. I can't wait to hear more details of this coin, what it's called and what it's physically going to be backed by. Maybe a metal or whatever, I don't know. But very interesting. And also what was covered, which I didn't read through now, was one of the questions that have been asked regularly is about the gold backing the tokens. What I said in a previous video about where I asked the question, is the Dignity token backed by physical gold? I think I was spot on there. They just explained it better than I did. It's the same as buying a house. They have the gold and they are paying it off. But with a slight difference. As they pay it off, that is paid off becomes their own, and that will be made available for the what do they call it, once a year, when you be able to cash in your Dignity tokens for the physical gold, and that is where they're going to get that gold. These guys have put a lot of effort, a lot of planning, and there's a lot of genius behind this coin. And we're talking already 300 employees and in a 7-story building. Guys, this is going to be huge. A 20-cent token value, or 30 cents that we've seen already, is the basic floor. I don't think you're ever going to see these prices again. Once next Friday comes and these things launch, this token is going to make a lot of people very, very rich, I think. Especially what they call the whales, those holding in excess of 1 million. And I personally know one person who has at least 6 or 8 million, I think he said. So yeah, the man is going to be smiling. Okay, that's it for me. It's Friday afternoon. You might have heard I've got small kids in the background making a hell of a noise. They're back from school, so I think it's time for me to edit this video, wrap it up, upload it, and enjoy my day, the rest of the Friday afternoon. Cheers, and let's make some money.